Hello and welcome. It's Holy Tarot here. I'm here to bring you my Cancer babies. I'm a Cancer sun myself. I love doing tarot for Cancers. And I'm doing Sun and Moon. Those are the two areas that I resonate with. So if this is your Sun, check out your Moon, because sometimes that hits home for some people. I'm going to start off with just 3 cards for June. I'm actually not feeling the energy of June. I got to tell you, I feel like June has kind of like come and gone with like very little effort or like any kind of bang to it or anything like that. I kind of feel like we, you know, Cancer's just kind of, it's just like a transitional month. That's what it feels like. It feels like the month that Cancers used to like get all their things in order. Like it wasn't like some big changes or anything like that. And yeah, so I didn't want to like really put that much effort into it. Look, the first card that came out, we'll pull it down and I'll show you all the cards, but waterfall, effortless. That's what it feels like for June. That's so crazy. It feels like June for Cancers it's still June. It's like just mid-June, but like it just feels like it's over. It feels like it's already over. It feels like it went fast. It just kind of set us up for change. And then July is going to be the big freaking bang. Like I feel like it's going to just be like insane and bring in some huge transitional energies. And like, so I feel like June put Cancers in the place where it's like, I don't care. It kind of is this feeling of like, I don't care, you know? Yeah. Like here, I'll show you the 3 cards that came out. So it kind of feels like this. Like, oh, by the way, I set up hookah today for for this reading, for these groupings of readings. So if you hear me pull on a hookah, that's what I'm doing, okay? And like I feel like it's like this. It's like this effortless optimism. Oh, look at that stain. Oh. It's not as obvious in like, you know, without the camera. I'm gonna hide it. Anyway. So it's like this effortless movement of water, okay? This, like, I feel like Cancers didn't stress about anything emotional. It was just like, I'm going to set myself up for the future. I'm looking at emotions much more like an easygoing kind of flow. Also being optimistic and positive thinking. And like not even really worrying about romance very much for June. Like just like, even if somebody like ghosted you, or if you were interested in someone and it didn't work out, or even if you met somebody, like I feel this like this. I feel this King of Fire or King of Wands reversed energy. Like where it's like, I don't really want to move forward very quickly. Like I'm just going to chill, take my time. I'm going to deal with what's going on within me. I'm just going to let the water fall. That's what it feels like for June. I'm just going to let these waters fall. Like just effortlessly fall off my shoulders. And I'm just going to move through. I think it's Gemini season actually. So the end of June will be, you know, a little different. It's going to be transitional, but like, I feel like June was no big deal. Like we all made it through and it was just like, I'm just like no fucks were given. That's what it feels like. It feels like I'm not interested really in giving a fuck about anybody else's bullshit. I'm just going to put my energies into myself, pull them all in, and they're just going to effortlessly move through me. Like, I'm not going to get stuck in any emotions. I'm just going to stay positive about things. I'm not going to move very quickly. I'm just going to stay kind of like within my own like pace. Like, yeah, like I'm not going to give to anything unless it's like something that's positive that's coming back to me. I'm just like choosing to give to myself, and that just feels really good. Like, I feel like it just feels really good. I feel like Cancers are feeling really good right now, honestly. Like, June was not an upheaval at all. It was just kind of like an easygoing month for the majority. I mean, listen, I'm sure some people out there just had like a hellish June and they're just like pissed off at me right now for saying this. But I think for a majority of Cancers, we kind of made it through pretty like unscathed, okay? So good for us. All right. Okay, so here. So I'm really more curious about July. Like, I am super freaking excited to see what comes up for July and Cancer season. So happy birthday, Cancers. Happy birthday to me too. You know, I think the eclipse is on my birthday, which is, I mean, I just feel like I should be doing something because, like, how often do you get an eclipse on your birthday? It's crazy, right? But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I may just stay home because that eclipses are like endings, you know, it's like drastic endings and like cutting shit out that you're not quite ready to let go of, you know. Sometimes the universe just makes you ready. You just gotta, you know, suck it up and just roll with the punches. So, and it's for the best, you know, it's always for the best, but yeah, maybe I'll just hermit in and stay home and stuff. Okay. So we're talking about Cancer season now, right? Look at this. Oh my God. This is what I'm talking about. Wake-up calls are coming. Shape-shifting. The clouds. The tsunami's bringing in the clouds. So the tsunami, the water, the emotions, right? They're coming in strong and fast. And it's going to be like a hit. And it's going to be a wake-up call. It's going to be a wake-up call for a lot of us Cancers. And it's going to bring in this shifting of energy, shifting of vibration. It's going to bring in a shifting of energy, though, that we're not used to. Okay? So it's not a shifting of energy within the emotional realm, which, you know, Cancers are used to changing. Like, we change all the time. We're very moody. We change. Moody is not a negative word, by the way. It's like, moody's just means that like your moods change depending on what's going on with the situation, and it just changes more drastically than others. That just means that we pick up vibrations very easily. So this is not like that. Yes, it starts off like that. It starts off like, okay, wake up call to your face, you know, like water's hitting your face. Like, maybe you get really emotional, moody, you know, at the beginning of all this change, and then that eclipse hits, and the things that needed to end shape shift their ass right out of your life. Like, they just shift. It's like, but it's all in air. Okay, it's all in air. So look at that. There's a full moon right in that card. So like during that full moon or right after it, or like, let's say, I want to say 3 to 5 days before and after, okay? There's going to be a shift, but within the thinking, not within the emotions. Your emotions may still be up and down, but, and you can get control of that, of course, right? But meditation is going to be really helpful during this Cancer season, okay? Being by yourself, meditating, taking the time to just like be the mountain, okay? Be the solid one, ground yourself. Things like that are going to be really helpful. Get some sage right now. Stock up on your sage, stock up on your Palo Santo, stock up on the things that make you really grounded. Get some crystals, you know, ground that energy, because it's going to be in the mind. It's going to be in the shifting is going to be in the mind. So your thinking is going to change. The way you think about things are going to change. The way you think about people is going to change. It's going to be a major shift in the way you think right now. So if you're thinking that you know, like, woe is me, or like, you know, oh, my money ain't good, or whatever, like, you know, or like, you know, I really want a relationship, or I really don't want a relationship, whatever. That's going to shift. Like anything you're thinking right now that you feel like it's stable will shift. Okay. So there's no stability in what's going on. That's what I'm saying, to ground, because that cloud's energy is air energy, and that shifts very quickly. So yes, the wake up call, that's a harsh emotional energy hit you quickly, and then it causes a shift in the thinking realm, okay, in the way you're going to think. All right, so yeah, let me get some more cards. All right, I've got my hookah going today. I figured, I watched a YouTube actually and figured out how to like get it to work really well. So yeah, look at that. Oh boy, oh Nelly. So 8 of water, 8 of cups. Look, the person's literally walking away. Their back is turned. They're walking towards the things that make them happy. They're walking towards their pentacles. They're walking towards the ship there. You see the ship? I wanted to see. I feel like somebody's getting like something's coming in. Something's coming in for Cancer. The ship is out there, and it's like the ship is almost like the call. Okay? Like I thought the ship was wrecked out there, but it's not. It came in to pick you up. Okay? So, the shift is changing because you're walking away from something towards something better. And you almost wouldn't have done this if you hadn't gotten this smack in the face. This wake-up call, this tsunami smack in the face, okay? So July is going to be a huge shift in things like that. The Magician, I mean, beautiful energy, like just, so this is you. This is you. Like you are the magician. You are the one deciding when to leave, when to, you know, the way you're thinking, bottom of the deck, by the way, is the Emperor. This is all you having control and being able to make the decisions to shift, to move, to walk away, to go towards something else, something better. Something that makes you happy. Like you are making some big shifting changes. In your thinking, it starts with your thinking though. Oh, look at that. I mean, it flew out like beautiful. Victory and success. So you're moving towards whatever major changes that bring about in July. Like, I feel like, first of all, you need to know that it's going to be in the emotion. It's going to start off in the emotional realm. Okay. It's going to start off with you being moody. You're going to feel this vibrational energy shift. Okay. First. And then the second thing is it's going to be like almost like a wall of emotions that hit you. And I kind of see it hit in the face. Okay. So I don't think people are going to actually literally get hit in the face, but I feel like it's going to be like, almost like you're not going to be able to miss it. That's what it's saying. It's like, it's going to be a wall of water hitting you in your face. It's going to be like, bam, like right there. Okay. And it's going to make you're going to be dancing. That's what it looks like. It looks like you're going to feel really weird and really odd beginning Cancer season. So the beginning of July, like the very, you know, end of June, beginning of July, you're going to feel really weird and very uncomfortable about what's going on and the changes you have to make. But it comes out at the end of July, like towards, you know, the 20th of July, you're going to be dancing about the choices you made. Like it's going to be like where you, at first it was a wall of emotion and moodiness and, you know, change, and you might even be crying, you know. Guess what? Like at the end, it's going to be like a wall of just success and positivity and like, yeah, and no longer being trapped. Like I feel like June actually is like getting you geared up for it. Like I feel like it has to happen. Like June had to look this way because there's so much that's coming, and you're going to live in your intuition. This is the High Priestess. You're going to live in this energy of knowing exactly what you're doing, knowing where you're going. You're going to make these quick decisions because this cloud energy forces you to make quick decisions. It's not like you're going to have the water, the emotional energy to like almost like just lay in. It's not that type of energy anymore. It's more of air energy. It's more of the bird energy, the eagle energy. That's what I'm getting, like the eagle energy, where it's like quick decisions, fast decisions. You gotta swoop down and get your prey. You know what I mean? Like it's like that. It's like this. You gotta work on intuition now. Like what's your gut saying? You're gonna have to start asking questions like that. Like what is my gut saying to me? What is it saying? Like where do I need to move next? Like that's what you need to ask your body. Like that's what you need to ask your heart. It's going to be so fast. It's going to move so quickly, but towards the best outcome, you know, just like really positive. All right, I'm going to pull from another deck. I have like, I don't know how many decks out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 decks on the table. Let's see. I'm kind of curious about the Magician energy. You know what? I think I'm going to ask about the 8 of water, the 8 of cups, because like, what are you walking away from? And what are you going towards? So let's ask, what is Cancer walking away from? Let's see. What is Cancer? Oh, interesting. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at what you're walking away from. Hells yeah, you want to walk away from this. Okay, burdens, heavy burdens. Okay, everyone relying on you. Like that's what you're walking away from. You're walking away from, also, if you were in a relationship, because there's your other person, right? If you're in a relationship and somebody's not giving as much as you are, like you're holding the weight of this relationship. Like let's say you're in a marriage and you're working and taking care of the kids and you know, taking care of the house and everything, and your partner is literally this. Okay, your partner is this guy. See if I can get it into focus. This guy over here, the statue. Look at the face on that. Look at the face on this guy that's carrying all these burdens. Like how depressing, right? So here you are, you're doing all of this. Your partner is this statue in the, you know, like at home doing nothing, like not, where do they chip in? Like that's what you're walking away from. You're walking away from all of that. And you're like, this is you may even have had a conversation. You may have, I feel like what you did is if you're the person with the burden, what you did was you started doing physical things. Like maybe you stopped doing the dishes. Maybe you stopped doing the laundry. Maybe you cut down your hours at work. Maybe, you know, you stopped paying every bill. You know what I mean? Like you were like, okay, like I am in action showing somebody that like, I need you to step up more. Okay. So this is where you are. Like you are letting go of this. Like, you don't have to be this person that takes care of everybody anymore. You're like, this is the last straw. So you may even have a conversation with them moving forward and saying like, listen, I can't continue like this. Like, I'm taking care of everything. I'm doing everything. And I don't want to do this anymore. Like, this is too much for me. Like, look at the heavy burden that I'm holding on to. It's not fair. And you're moving towards this. That's the death card. You could be dealing with the Pisces as well, but it's a death card. It's like you're moving towards, I'm ending this. This is done. Like, it's so, you're done. You're throwing in the towel, but like, it feels so freaking good. It feels so good. Because like June was like a way for you to set yourself up really well and get your shit in order and like your ducks in a row, and to just like be in yourself for a little bit and just like not give so much to everybody. And you started to do things, but July comes in with a freaking bang, like with a roar. And it's just like, no, you're like 0 fucks given. That's what it feels like. Feels like I'm changing and shifting and becoming this magician, and I can be the alchemist and create anything in my life. I say this all the time. Cancers are one of the best manifestors of anything they want, because Cancers, you manifest from emotion. That's how you manifest, from emotions. So if Cancers can stay on that positive, on that optimistic emotions, if they can stay in that, then that's what they bring to themselves. So like it's so beautiful, because that's how I feel like is happening. You're ending this bullshit, this like giving to everybody, carrying a burden, like last straw, last ditch effort, telling people I'm done. I'm really done, and they still don't listen. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm going to pull just a couple more cards because I am super into this energy. Oh, damn. Okay, too many. I was pulling from this Lenormand deck, and it was just like so many. But I feel like these are the cards to be had. Okay, we don't do any reversals in the Lenormand. Actually, I don't think I did any reversals anyway in this whole reading. And then the ship again. Isn't that cool? Look at that energy here, Cancer. I want you to get real good on that energy here, because I feel like during this, there's going to be, I think, I want to say 2 eclipses in July. I know there's a big deal about, I should have looked it up. I can't remember, but I think it's 2 eclipses in July. So just be real. This is the moon. Okay. Love, romance, intuition, like your psychic abilities, your intuition is going to be so heightened during July. All right, let me give me just a minute. I just need to, that's the stork. So it's like improvements, upgrades. New. It could be a baby. It could be a new addition to the family. It could also be like promotions and making more money in a new job, combined with like intuition, so you know exactly which way to go. Like, I feel like, damn, it's like so good. Bridges. This next one is bridges. So it's connections, okay? It's like you're being brought together. So you're going to know, there's upgrades coming, right? You're going to know where you want to go. You're going to be really clear on that. And like I said, I feel like June kind of helped you with that, where June made it so So Cancers, you know, can set up what they want next. They can figure out what they want. Even if you didn't physically set up yourself for the next step, you emotionally and mentally did. You know, because you've figured out what you want and what you don't want, by the way, also. So it's like this is transitioning. This is overcoming obstacles. This is letting go of all of this shit here. So you decide if it's a short distance or a long distance, okay? So that's up to you to decide and to put into place. Because this transition can happen really quickly. It's going to be a really positive transition. So it's going to happen very, very quickly. You could actually go on vacation. Somebody could be sending you a business trip. You could have a job opportunity that's not in your town or your area. This talks about distance, the ship. It's like a journey. I feel like it's an internal journey. I feel like it's a journey of thought. For most of you guys, I don't think it's actually like a physical journey. Some people could be actually just taking a journey, taking a trip, and it's going to be really great for you. You may even get a job out of it. But I do feel like it's more of I just feel like there's a huge transition happening, and it's a journey of the mind, you know? Like new horizons are opening, new areas of thought. And I do feel like it's around one of the full moons or the eclipses. It's going to have to do something with the moon. That's the timing. You might go on a trip also and meet someone. You might meet like you know, like if you're looking to meet somebody, you might actually meet a romantic interest. Yeah, okay. I think that's it for these. So I'm gonna pull one more card because I really want to do these. So we'll do the Law of Attraction card. It's these cards here. They're just oracle cards for wealth and prosperity, and we'll just see what comes up. Cancer energy, please. Oh, you got two. Okay. Trust. I set my intention and trust in my ability to improve my circumstances. June energy. I set my intentions. You know exactly where you're going. You've gone within and decided which way you're going to go. You also realize like there are improvements that need to happen. Okay. Trust. It's like the angel coming in to say like, you can trust yourself. Okay. So the next one is visualization. I make mental pictures of my goals that are simple and to the point. So this may be the time to start a storyboard or a visual, you know, I forget what they're called, a vision board. That's what it is. Vision board or something like that. That might be really good for you right now because you now know what you do not want and you know what you do want. So that's going to be real clear right now, okay? Look at the dragonfly in that. And the swan. Look at that. Okay, so I think we're done, Cancer. And if you're interested in private reading, you can, the link below to my Etsy store is down there. And have a wonderful July. I'll come back with love readings a little further into the month. So, all right. Cool. I wish you the best. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.